A solo backpacking adventure into the Yosemite National Park backcountry, where everything I needed to survive the night in the wilderness was carried in my pack. Beginning at Tunnel View and trekking 6 miles east up the Pohono Trail, I hiked past Inspiration Point, then to Stanford Point, where I finally settled on making camp at Crocker Point, providing me with one of the most stunning campsites in Yosemite, overlooking Yosemite Valley and the high country. The next day, I hiked down the Pohono Trail, taking in a different perspective and enjoying the stunning fall color along the way. This was quite the adventure, and it begins right now. Hill Studio is closed for the season. So I guess I gotta self-register. Feels so good to be back in Yosemite. Closing out the 2024 backpacking year with one final backpacking adventure here in Yosemite National Park. And it's also kind of strange too, because there's no more advanced reserve permits. Everything is first come, first serve, and also like self-registration as well, which is so weird. I'm just not used to that, considering how busy Yosemite gets and the competitiveness of the permits. So I actually can't register for the trail I'm gonna do, so I got to go into the valley, it looks like, to visit that wilderness station and talk to those folks about registering there. So, but that's all good, because I can't wait to see what the valley looks like in the fall. I've never been to the valley in the fall. So it's late October, so there should be some really, really nice color down there. Check it out. Time to get my permit. Hopefully they have them. So I was waiting in line and I realized backpacking permits are right here. This little shack. So if you come to Yosemite, they're right outside. So I just gotta fill these out and then I'm off. Literally right across from Tunnel View is the trail. Start of the Pohono Trail. And let's see. Wow, Dewey Point's only 5.1 where I went in the spring. Glacier Point 13. So I'm gonna go check out Inspiration Point. Let's do it. It is so good to be back outside. Super excited to be here. It's late October and it's actually still pretty warm, so see how it is once I get up to the top of the rim. And there's also no water on this trail, so I've got 6 liters of water in my backpack. 1.5 gallons, the most water I've ever hiked with. This trail is so beautiful. Got the fall colors kind of just starting out. And then of course you've got Yosemite Valley, El Capitan, Clouds Rest, Half Dome, Bradaville. And then I'll be camping out somewhere up on the ridge. Oh my gosh, I love this time of year. The best. So peaceful and just stunning. Only downside is you gotta carry all your water. So my plan for this adventure is hike from Tunnel View up the Pohono Trail. Check out the Inspiration Point. And I think there's an old Inspiration Point too. So I want to see if I can get to that. And then find a really nice campsite at either Stanford Point or Crocker Point. Probably Stanford, because I think that has better views. So that's my plan. And I'm hoping there's some really nice fire pits up there, so I can have a nice fire tonight. That would be awesome. It's not supposed to be windy at all, so that would be ideal, actually. And this right here is the old Pohono Road. Pretty crazy. This is probably what they came in on horseback, carriage, and of course down back where I came from is the more modern road. But pretty cool that they left this kind of maintained up here. And then of course, cross over to the trail. So let's see, Inspiration Point, only 0.6. This trail reminds me so much of the 4 Mile Trail, which is just over there because of these sweeping views. What a gorgeous day. All right, looking back where I just came from, Pohono Tunnel, so I've done 1.3, just under an hour or so. Go away, Siri. And I think Inspiration Point is over this way. So let's go give this a good look over, because I'm sure it's fantastic. Inspiration Point. Wow, you could camp up here. Good little spot over there. Wow. I wonder if you can camp here. I'll have to check that out. Oh man. Look at this view. Wow. Some type of old structure here too. Back on that old Pohono Road again. Got asphalt below me, which is so weird. The old road going through. Got Inspiration Point over there. The valley over there. And then you got this like structure that's from the old times. And this is actually really, really good training for a big hike I have planned at the end of this year. So big surprise hike coming soon. Either the end of the year or the very first of 2025. Nice. Looks like I've got about 2.5 to Stanford, where there should be some pretty good camping spots. Wow, Glacier Point's only 11.7. I thought that was a lot further. And this is the part of the trail where I don't think I'll see anybody until tomorrow. Because I really don't think people are up here. But could be surprised, who knows? It's just so nice to be back outside in the Sierra, breathing in this fresh pine scented air. Never gets old. I feel so lucky to be able to do these adventures. What's better than this? Starting to come into all this color. Wow. Look at these reds. Amazing. Just love fall. Gosh, look at this. This trail kind of reminds me of McGee Canyon, where the higher I hiked, the better the views became and the more fall color there was. So there's definitely more the higher I go on this trail. Really, really pretty yellows, reds, kind of orangish colors. Just amazing. Look at that. So pretty. Seems like the trail's finally starting to level out a little bit. It's pretty steep coming up here. I'm not even gonna pretend like it wasn't. It's pretty steep. Actually, this is the only flat spot, then it goes up over there. It's a good climb though. Good climb. I'm almost as high as, like as high as Half Dome. You probably can't see Half Dome out there. Pretty high. Gotta be in the 6,000-7,000 foot range now. Such good hiking. Artist's Creek with water. I've hauled 6 liters up here. Oh my God. Well, honestly, glad I brought my water, because if this wasn't here and this is barely trickling, I would be in trouble. So if I was relying on this, too risky this time of year. I can't believe there's water. Put a smile on my face. So I've got only 0.8 to go, and I think the trail's going to start heading down, which is going to feel a bit unusual considering I've been hiking uphill this entire trek. But I'm not complaining. Oh, look at those views. Yes. Love Yosemite. All the dead ferns. Everything's, wow. Look at that color back there. Wow. Those look like aspens. Pretty rare to find aspens on the west side of the Sierra, but yeah, those look like aspens over there. Wow, beautiful. Like I was saying, everything's kind of going back into the earth. Beautiful smell too. Love that smell of decaying leaves. I think this might be Meadowbrook. Gosh, even more water here. Good to know. Late October, and we got all this water still flowing. Just never know what to expect, I guess. Oh, it smells so good through here. Wow. Should be coming in to Stanford Point any second now. After my little detour there through the beautiful aspens. What color that was. So it looks like the trail keeps going up through there. It's over around. And I think this is Stanford Point. So I'm gonna try to get out on the end over there. Get a nice spot. So this is the trail down. It just came, and Pohono Trail continues on up to Crocker Point, and this is Stanford Point. Let's scope it out, see what kind of spots are here. And I think if I don't find a spot here that I like, I'll go on to Crocker, but might as well check this out because I haven't been to this point before. So this is Stanford Point. Got a nice little seat over here. Really good spot for pitching. Fireplace. Pretty good views. But I think what I'm gonna do, I think that's Crocker up there. I'm gonna go up there. It says it's 0.5 away, so that looks like a really good vantage point. Let's go check it out. It's good to know there's some really, really nice spots right there at Stanford. Really open, nice fire pit. But I think I want to kind of get a little bit higher up with more of a view of the valley. And I think Crocker will be a pretty good vantage point. So hike back out to the Pohono Trail and then head towards Glacier Point direction, because it's literally half mile up the trail that way. So gonna go check it out. And I'm making really good time too, just coming up to 4. So still got plenty of light. It was gonna dark till I think 6 o'clock up here, so all good. Crocker Point. Wow. Look at these views. That was a good climb. I think the real point is up there. So we'll go up there, scope out the spots. Top of Crocker Point. And that is Dewey Point, where I camped in May, and I'm almost tempted to go over there right now because these sites are a bit sketch. It's kind of it. So I might just go that way, but I'm gonna scope this out a little bit more. Show you how I carried all my water as well. Got a liter here, 1.5 right here, another 1.5, so that's 4, plus a 2-liter platypus, so 6 liters. And I only drank 1. So that gives me plenty up here, which is good. So I've got, let's see, I've got 5 liters in that mix. Got the 2 here, and the 2 1.5s, so that's 3, so 5. Good to go. Yeah, I think I'll set up right here. Look at that view. Well, I'm all set up. Give you a tour. So this is the Big Agnes Fly Creek 2, of course. Had this for a long, long time, and it's held up pretty nicely. Inside though, I've got my Thermarest Neolite air mattress. It's the latest one that's more quiet when you kind of twist and turn on it. It doesn't make so much noise. I got a REI Igneo 19-degree bag that I always take with me. A little bit of stuff on there. And then, of course, my Sea to Summit pillow. This thing is super, super comfy, and love that pillow. And then, of course, my backpack, oh, excuse me, is in there. I've got, I bring a charger for my phone, for my lights. It's a 20,000 MAH. And then in here, this is a little Sea to Summit dry bag. I keep all my electronics in here as well. So I got like another power pack, actually. It's a 10,000 that I use for my GoPro for night lapses. Then in here, I got Thermalite reactor. This thing, so I brought this just in case it gets really, really chilly. I don't think I'll need it, actually. It doesn't feel that bad, at least right now, which is 5 o'clock. And so I got that just in case. It's a mummy liner that goes inside of the sleeping bag. Then, of course, I bring a beanie, a fleece, super light and super warm, some smart wool leggings. These are skin tight, but they do a fantastic job. And then some pants. If it gets really cold, I put on the leggings with the pants, and that is the trick. And then, of course, I got a down jacket, REI brand. I think it's like a 650 fill. But this is my typical setup. And then, of course, I've got my bear canister. I think it's the 450 volt. I have a titanium cup, and I think it's not very large. I think it's like a 250, maybe holds 300 capacity total milliliters. Sea to Summit long fork, gotta have that. I got some food in here. I have a bag. Gosh, I got this way back in the day, but it's still holding up. It's got a little tear in it, but still good. I just keep my my cup and my fork in there. And then this is my snack, of course, from earlier. I always bring 2 of the platypuses, but only brought 1 today because I wanted to carry some bottles just because they have a better form fit in the water bottle holders in the pack. So got 2 of these from Trader Joe's. These are 1.5 liters each. And of course, I always bring my Nalgene bottle, and I even brought a beer. And when you know it, some Mammoth Brewing Company beer with Yosemite. So I thought it was pretty apt that I picked up this one, because it's, you know, it's where I'm at. It just makes sense, right? So I got that. And yeah, there's like a little place I can have a fire, but I don't even think I'm gonna make a fire. I don't know. It's really not even that chilly, to be honest. Which I'm kind of surprised too, because it's, you know, it's the very end of October. Last weekend in October. Pretty big drops. Nice fall color down there. But I'm away from the cliff on a nice flat surface, so not in any danger where I'm at. But yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful spot. I'm actually surprised the sun's still up, because it's, you know, 5 o'clock. It's later in the year, so I might still have a good 30 minutes of light, which I'm really surprised, but glad I do have. So I think I might start dinner in a bit, but for now, I'm gonna go enjoy that beer. That's good. That is good. Well, it's just about that time to start dinner, but I'm gonna gather some more pine cones. Look at all these things. So many sappy pine cones, which is the perfect fuel for the fire. One of the best fuels. But yeah, I think it's time. It's about 5:45. Might as well put it on. Let's get this stove going. And for dinner tonight, I've got, haven't had this one before, something new. Mountain House chicken and mashed potatoes. Look at that, 44 grams of protein. That's what I'm talking about. And I got a lot of nice things. I did, yes. Brought some lemon ginger tea. That's gonna be delicious. So I'll make that as well. Probably drink that while my food's going. Still enjoying the Mammoth brew. And I've still got, I filled up my other bottle over there. So I have 1 liter. And then I pretty much have about 2.5 liters here. So I've got about 3.5 liters left. No shortage of water. Looking pretty good for the evening. Check out how the food's doing. Oh, this light, it's just so pretty. Or the water, rather. All right, it's getting there, it's getting there. It's gonna be pretty good. What a spot. Completely still out here as well. This looks pretty interesting. Just like rectangular blocks of chicken. But the water is ready. And ready to let this do its thing. It's a nice tea going. Lovely. So lovely. This will be plenty. Yosemite does not get old. Look at this camp spot. Can't believe my luck sometimes. Got a beautiful sunset in the background. The fire's still going. My food is over here cooking. And I've got a very busy Yosemite Valley behind me. Off in the distance, you can hear all the cars. This over here is Dewey Point, where I camped back in May. And what really opened my eyes up to the type of Yosemite camping experiences there are. And that's what really made me want to come back here and try a different point. So I'm quite happy with Crocker Point. Really good views, and especially spots with campfires and really, really pretty sunsets like that. Can't beat it, can't beat it. So yeah, hopefully the wind stays down tonight and I'll have a pretty quiet night out here in the backcountry. There's no one else out here. I didn't pass anybody back when I said I wouldn't. So I was spot on that. It's so late in the season to really have people out here. So I mean, in a matter of weeks, this will be, I'm sure, covered in snow. Actually, tomorrow night, they're meant to have rain. So I really lucked out with this. Really, really did. Because that rain could very likely be snow at this elevation. I'm at about 7,000 to 8,000. Probably closer to 8. And yeah, got real lucky with the weather. Very lucky. I mean, for October, the temperatures have been dipping. This is pretty mild. I mean, I've still got my shorts on. I even have sandals on. But yeah, spoiled. I'm spoiled living out here. Living close to Yosemite, Sequoia, Kings, the Easterns. Pretty insane. Amazing what I can get up to on an overnight, for that matter. Yeah. Just enjoying my time out here. I still can't get over this spot. Crocker Point, overlooking all of Yosemite. What a spot. What a sunset tonight. Unbelievable. The fall through winter sunsets are just out of this world. Wow. It's incredible. Well, I think it's time, I ate dinner. It's getting late. So in case you're wondering, this is what the chicken and mashed potatoes looks like. Not too bad. time to give it a good old-fashioned taste test. This gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. So stunning. This is so neat. We have the valley below. You can hear all the cars going through. And on El Capitan, you can see a couple people on the rock. Looks like, whoa, maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there was actually someone at the very top. How crazy. Imagine sleeping. Actually, I think I see 5 people, 5 little lights. Imagine sleeping on the side of El Capitan, knowing that tomorrow there's a rainstorm coming. What a place. I think Yosemite is my all-time fave, without a doubt. It's getting pretty dark now. I just finished this Mountain House chicken and mashed potatoes, and that was really bad. So I will not be doing that one again. But I will have some more of these nuts. These are from Trader Joe's. Pretty awesome. Yeah, so just cleaning up the site. Make sure everything's buttoned down. So if any animals, critters come by, everything's good. I can leave my waters out here. They're not gonna smell anything up. Maybe I'll leave one. Oops. Leave one away just in case something does come. Chances are one of them is still good. Gosh, look at that sunset. Can't get over this place. Love, love, love Yosemite. But yeah, I think I'll top up on some water. Just drinking a bit of water tonight. So, good thing is I got plenty of water. Brought more than enough, which is ideal, actually. I'd rather have too much than not enough, so all good. But yeah, just packing things up. Gonna hop in this cozy tent and get nice and warm. It's actually not cold at all. It's, what is it, 60 or 50? Not bad. But gosh, look at the sunrise. Sunrise, 7:19. That is so late because I'm an early bird. Gosh, I'm gonna have to like drink my coffee in bed. I'm just standing here outside in the dark. Like it's almost pitch black. Just watching all the lights on El Capitan. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people camping on the cliffside of El Capitan. I'm just enjoying watching this. This is just, it's inspiring. All the people out here in the backcountry, late October, is the best. The best thing to do. Ah, love it. All right, let's get inside this cozy tent. Still got that endless sunset. Got a nice bottle of water. Everything's put away. And let's get inside. Not a breath of wind, which I really am grateful for. But yeah, all set, ready to climb into this cozy bed. Don't even think I need my reactor tonight because, again, look, it's 55. It's pretty warm. Low 45. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll probably just put my leggings on and that'll be that. So I think that's going to do it. All tucked up. Not a breath of wind. It is so quiet out here. It's on the top of Crocker Point, like on the very tip, and no wind. It's almost a bit surreal. When I went outside and looked out across the valley, you see, 10 people camping on the side of El Capitan. I looked over to Dewey Point, some people camping up there. Nobody here where I'm at Crocker Point. And I looked down to Stanford Point, and I didn't see any lights or anything, so this is kind of like the dark end. But yeah, so quiet. All I can hear is the airplanes going over off in the distance. But yeah, it's only 8:20. I've been in bed since 7, and sunrise is not until 7:19, which I don't know how I'm gonna stay in bed that long. But I'll probably wake up. I'll end up making coffee in the tent, kind of packing my things up, and then head out in the morning because it's actually my anniversary tomorrow. 11 years. So get home, spend some time with my wife and my son, enjoy the day. So I think it's time to call it a night. Good night. Good morning. Great night last night. Got down to only 42. So it was nice and toasty in my bag, in my tent. No wind, no noises, just like falling pine cones every now and then. Really, really nice night. So I start packing my stuff up. Throw on some coffee. Whoa. Did you hear that? Whoa. And continue on. Oh. Ah. Peaceful morning. Wow. That view. That's insane. Wow. You see the rain. Rainstorms coming in. So I am heading out. No one else up here. Get all packed up. But first we must have coffee. That is a must backpacking or camping or just in everyday life. Should be just enough for a nice cup. Couple scoops of that wonderful, delicious instant coffee. Well, I'm all packed up, ready to start heading back that way, west. Fire's all smothered, completely drenched. I poured my excess water onto it. I'm only gonna hike back with a liter. It's all I need. Got just a little over 4 miles to go, but everything's cleared from here, leaving no trace. You can't even tell I camped right here. This beautiful overlook. What a spot. For sure, I'll come back to the cliffs. Probably go back to Dewey early next year. I really like Dewey. What a spot. But yeah, time to pack up and hit the trail. One last look out, just as the wind's picking up. All right, let's Let's go. Storm's coming. So 0.7 to Stanford. Inspiration's 3.2, so I'm guessing probably got like a little over 4.2 back to the car. To the Pohono Trailhead at Tunnel View. I've said it many times, and I'm sure if you follow this channel, you'll know what I'm about to say. But hiking in the morning is the best. Nobody's out. Sun's not really even up yet. And it's just like you're getting a head start on the day. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Especially here in Yosemite. It does not get old. So I'm looking forward to this hike out. And leaving at 7:45, so got a pretty good start out of here, considering the sun doesn't rise until 7:19, which is really late. But with a good pace, I'll probably be back to the car. Gosh, if I'm back to the car by 9, that'd be fantastic. So we'll see. Here we go. All these aspens up here. Beautiful. These fall colors are just so pretty. Especially like the red, purples in the morning. Amazing. Saw some aspens just up there, just like fully illuminated already without the sun even on them. Oh, look at these things. That is amazing. Back at the Stanford Point turnoff. I feel like that 0.7 miles only took 5 minutes. So now I'm going to continue on up the Pohono Trail, or down, I should say. Down the Pohono. There's that beauty from yesterday. What a gorgeous tree. It's amazing there's aspens hidden up here on the west side of the Sierra. Just have to go searching for them, I guess. This is what I didn't show really yesterday, was all the uphill, but it was pretty steep. I'm just going downhill now. That's why I just came down. And it's pretty steep. Going down it, I almost can't believe I came up this with all my water. But it's just gorgeous through here because everything is in color. Back into the maple leaf zone as I descend down the mountain. And there are so many colors. What a trek this has been. Haven't seen a single person. Been hiking about 45 minutes. And I feel like I'm about halfway back. So I'm cruising at a pretty good pace. I think I'm actually cruising at about 3 miles per hour. Where yesterday coming up, it was about 1.7. So I'm almost doubling my hiking speed. So it took me 3 hours to get up to the Stanford, Crocker Point area yesterday. But I think I'll be back to the car, hour and a half total from Crocker Point, all the way back down to Tunnel View. So as long as I maintain, don't get sidetracked by taking pictures and setting up shots. It's kind of hard not to, though, when you hike through such beautiful wilderness like this, especially during fall. Some really stunning trees and views with the sun coming out now. just feel so spoiled up here. Already back at Inspiration Point. Cruising. Just right over there. This is the old Pohono Road, I believe, through here. So just 1.3 to go. Pohono Tunnel. God, what a beautiful morning. Look at these colors. I've really enjoyed this trek. Really, really enjoyed this. Can't wait to come back up here, actually. Just so pretty. So many adventures to be had. Back at the trailhead. A noisy, busy tunnel view. That's gonna do it for this adventure. That was so much fun. Beautiful, beautiful views overlooking the whole valley. Can't wait to do it again. So until next time, happy hiking.